So today we will start our Dhamma sharings to the South America Dhamma societies, group and other Dhamma listeners group. The topic name is the Buddha's last days, Mahāparinibbāna Sutta, part 1. Okay, the Mahāparinibbāna Sutta is very long sutta in Digha Nikaya. That's why it may take a little bit longer to finish. That's why today we will start to share the Mahāparinibbāna Sutta talk as part 1. You know, when the Buddha was dwelling in Kejikuta mountain monasteries, Kejikuta mountain, near Rajagaha city. You know, the king of the Rajagaha city is the Ajatasattu, the king of the son of Bimbisara, with his queen. When the Buddha was living in Kejikuta mountain monasteries, you know, Ajatasattu king also want to destroy the witchy king from Vesali country. The Vesali country is very prosperous, very developed. The Vesali country, okay, witchy king are very developed, or they rule according to democracy system. Okay, there's not only one king. There are a lot of kings. According to the elections, they become the king in this country. Because of this reason, the Vesali country was very developed during these times. Then, Ajatasattu kings want to destroy the Vesali country, want to destroy the witchy kings. There's one reason. What is the reason? You know, they are the neighborhood countries. Between the two countries, there's one village near the Ganga rivers. Half of the village area belongs to Ajatasattu king. Half of the village area belongs to Vesali king, witchy king. Maybe there's also one mountain, a very valuable mountain. Maybe there's one season, for example, like rainy season, when there's a heavy rain in their country, a lot of treasures, maybe a lot of jewels fall down from the mountain. Then both countries can take those jewels. These mountains belong to both countries. So the villagers also inform Ajatasattu king to take those jewels or treasures from those mountains. Then he is preparing to go to take those jewels or treasures, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow with his army. Or the other side, you know, Vesali country, they also inform their kings to take the jewel treasures from those mountains. A lot of treasures, a lot of jewels are coming out from the mountain. Please come to take those valuable things. Then, you know, witchy king, as soon as they hear the news, or they get together and they can take those jewels and treasures from those mountains immediately. Then tomorrow, for example, the Ajatasattu king comes to take those jewels and treasures together with his army. At that time, no more treasures, no more jewel in this area. Because, the witchy camps already taken by those jewels, taken those jewels. Then Ajatasattu can get angry with the witchy kings. Next year also in the same way, then in these seasons, especially rainy seasons, the jewel come out from those mountains, and also treasures come out from those mountains. Then when the villagers inform the kings, both kings, their respective kings, then, witchy kings comes to take the jewel first. Ajatasattu lake comes to take the jewel, the treasure. When he comes to this mountain, no more treasures, no more jewels there. Or he get angry with the witchy kings. In this way, many years. Okay? Because of this reason, he get angry with the witchy kings. Then he is always, telling the ministers or maybe in the royal palace, I want to destroy the witchy kings. I want to fight the witchy kings. I want to destroy the witchy country. But he thought, if I fight with the witchy country, witchy kings, then both sides were dying. Okay, many people were dying in both sides because of war. If there's a war, sure, then both sides were dying. Many, the soldiers, many people, like Myanmar, they are fighting every day. Both sides dying, a lot of people. Or now, there's also war in Russia and Ukraine. They are also fighting. Sure, there will be many people. Many people were dying in this war. Okay. Now the weapons are also very powerful. Then no fighting is better, is it? Then Ajatasattu can thoughts. Then they are very powerful. The witchy kings are very powerful. They are very harmonious to each other. Because of this reason, if we fight with them, maybe we may lose them. Because of this reason, before fighting, we should consult, we should discuss with the wise person. We should discuss with the wise person. There's also the Buddha who is living our country. Okay, Kechakuta Mountain Monastery, near our country, near our cities, Rajaka city. There's also no wise person like the Buddha. If we discuss with the Buddha, it will be beneficial for our country. Thinking about it, then he asked his chief minister, Mahāparinibbāna, to go to the Buddha. Okay, then he also ordered his chief minister, please inform the Buddha, I want to destroy the witchy kings. I want to fight with the witchy king. I want to destroy the witchy country. Ajatasattu king is telling in this way many times, even in sleeping, even in dream like this. Okay. So when you say to the Buddha in this way, what will the Buddha replies to you? Please take what the Buddha said. Then he ordered the chief minister, Mahāparinibbāna. Then, okay, with his order, then Mahāparinibbāna went to the Buddha to meet. When Mahāparinibbāna chief minister arrived in Gechiguda mountain. Okay. Then he also informed what the Ajatasattukan says to the Buddha. Okay, the Ajatasattukan sends message to you. You are happy or not? Then he is also telling one word. He wants to destroy the Weji country. He wants to fight with the Weji camps. He is telling this word many times in every posture, even in dream. Okay, when the Visakara Brahmana informed this message to the Buddha, okay, then Venerable Ananda was standing behind the Buddha, financed the Buddha. Then the Buddha, okay, asked Venerable Anandas, or Venerable Ananda, these Raja Aprihaniya Dhammas, okay? The 7 Raja Aprihaniya Dhammas to Venerable Ananda. The Buddha, the king's Dhammas or non-decline, or the 7 Vijayans Dhamma or non-decline. The Buddha didn't directly tell to Visakara Brahmana, chief minister of Rajagaha country. The Buddha gave these 7 Dhammas to Venerable Ananda. Okay? So, the Buddha asked the first question, Ananda, okay, yeah. The Buddha asked this one, okay? The Buddha asked Venerable Ananda, okay, which is Kendite Sutta Ananda, what did you hear, Ananda? Which is Samega Sanipatandi, Samega Wotandi, Samega, which is Karaniani Karondi, the which hold the regular and frequent assemblies in their country. Okay, do they hold their frequent regular assembly in their country? Then Venerable Ananda, yes, Venerable Sas, they are holding their frequent and regular assemblies in their country. Or they are holding their assembly, their meetings regularly, frequently in their country. Okay, then the Buddha said, okay, Waji Samega Sani Badandi Samega Wodandi Samega Waji Karyani Korondi, okay. Then Wodi Yewa Ananda Wajina Badikenga no Brihani Yani no Brihani Ananda, as long as they are holding the frequent and regular assemblies in their country, or they may be expected to prosper, non-decline. Or if they are having the frequent and regular assembly in their country, what will happen? Or their country will develop, will not decline. The Buddha answers to Venerable Ananda. Okay? Then, only just about 1 hour, that's why we need to give a little bit as far as possible, is it? Then, if you wish to develop in your country, your companies, and your organization, you should have regular and frequent assemblies. Okay? You should hold regular and frequent assembly. It is one reason to develop your country, your family, your organizations, your societies. If there's no regular assemblies, then there is a something happened in this organization, in this family, in this country, then they don't know. If they don't know, then they don't know how to manage, not to have problem in the future, etc. But when they have regular and frequent assemblies, then they will report what is happening in their organization, their society, their family, their companies, their countries. At the times, they know those problems each other, and they discuss how to manage for the future development. Because of this reason, the frequent and regular assemblies can make their organization, their family, their countries to develop, not to decline. Because of this reason, the Buddha asks, okay, as long as they are holding regular and frequent assemblies in their country will prosper, will develop more and more, will not decline. Okay? Then another one. Then the Buddhas continue to ask Venerable Anandas. Buddha continued to ask another questions to Venerable Anandas. Ananda, do they meet in harmony? Okay, the wedges meet in harmony. Do they break up in harmony? Do they carry on their business in harmony? What does the Buddha mean? Okay, Samagga Sanipatanti, Samagga Vautansi, Samagga Vaji Karniyani Karanti. Ananda, they are holding, they are holding the meetings in harmony. When they have the meetings, when they have the meetings, what should they do? All members, all peoples need to attend, respective peoples need to attend in this meeting. For example, when they had the bell or the guns to have meetings in their country, like here assembly halls, okay? Then they have appointment. They made appointment. We will start our meeting, for example, 8 a.m. today, like this. When they announce these announcements to have meetings, then they don't complain. I have to do something. I have to go to somewhere else. I'm still doing this one, hasn't finished yet. I can attend this meeting. They don't show any reasons. As soon as they hear the announcements, they go to the assembly hall to have meetings with the other members. Okay? Then, Samagga Vautanti, they also finish the meetings together at the same time. Before finishing the meeting, they don't go out of the meeting hall. Okay? They are having the meetings together with the other members in meeting rooms until the meeting finished. This is one reason. I have to do something. I have to go now. Although the meeting hasn't finished yet, I cannot continue to stay here. They don't show any reason. They don't show any complaint. Okay? They attend the meeting until the meeting finished together with the other family, the other members. Then they can, and otherwise, in the later parts of the meeting, what they are having the meeting, they make the decision only just later, but I didn't know, or they will complain like this. Not to have such kinds of complaints. They also stand in the meeting until the meeting finished. Okay? This is also one reason. Then Samagga Vaji Karaniyani Karanti, they are doing their business in harmony. They have their own business, or they do harmoniously. Then what happens? Their country will develop, will never decline. Just now, when the valuable treasures, the jewels fall down from the mountain, then villagers also inform the kings. Then, okay, you should go to take those jewels, those treasures. I'm busy, I cannot go there. They don't say it like this. All the kings together, respected persons together, go to take those treasures from those villages. In this way. So having meetings in harmony, break up in harmony, then carrying on their business in harmony. So this is one factor to prosper, to develop their country, their organization, their society, their companies. Okay? Then their country, their company, their society, organization will not decline. So when the Buddha asked Venerable Ananda, do they have meeting in harmony, break up in harmony, carry on their business in harmony? Then Venerable Ananda also answered, I have so the Buddha. Then Buddha says, as long as they are having meetings in harmony, break up in harmony, carry on their business in harmony, then they will be expected to prosper, to develop, non-decline. The Buddha answers like this. Okay? Okay, another one, number 3. The Buddha continued to ask Venerable Ananda, what is the next question? Kaintite Ananda Sutta. Vijji apinyatana pinyapinti pinyatana smochaindanti. Ata pinyate with porani vijjitame samadaya watanti. Ananda, what do you hear? Vijjis do not authorize what has not been authorized already, and do not abolish what has been authorized, but proceeds according to what has been authorized by their ancient traditions. This is the right translations. There are some kinds of law or rule in their countries, okay, already authorized since a long time ago in their country. They are following this rule or this law in their country. Because of this reason, their country is developing. Their country is prosperous, not decline. Okay? Then, when the new king appear in this country, or this new king didn't make new law or new rule in their country without being necessary. Then me, or they don't make new law, or they don't make a tax to torture the people in the country like this. Okay? Or you should give this tax, you should give this punishment, you should do this, you should not do this, etc. Then if they make a new law, new rule in their country without being necessary, then what will happen? Then the people in the country, they will get angry with the king. They will not support the king. They will not vote. They will not give the vote to the king. Okay? When they have elections, then he will lose later. There are many new rules. This necessary rule are okay if they need to make the new rules when necessary. It is possible to make, but without being necessary, they should not make new law or new rules in their country. And then me, apinyata na pinyapenti. Pinyata na smochaindanti. Do not abolish what have been authorized. Okay, what have been authorized? they have been the ancients can already have been authorized the rule in those country, their country. They have made the law in their country. With this law, the country is developing. No need to change the law. Okay, but when the new king come out, new king appear in their country, what will happen with his power? Okay, this law is not necessary now. Please stop. Please remove this law. Or according to his idea, he may change the law, or he may remove the law already put in the past. Then what will happen? Then when they are following this rule, the old rule, traditional rule, their country is developing. But when they change the new law without being necessary, when they stop the old law without being necessary, then what happens? Then the people will get angry, or they don't want to do their work in their country. Then the country will decline, will not develop. Or if they are following the new law, new rule without removing, then what will happen? The country will develop, will not decline. Or that is why the Buddha says, Pinyatan nasmo chedatan, nasmo chendandi. Okay? Then yatha pinyate borani vijitame samadhaya vatandi. Proceeds according to what have been authorized by their ancient traditions. Okay, they only just follow their rule authorized by their ancient traditions. Okay, they don't make new law, new text, new rules without being necessary. They only just follow the ancient tradition, traditional rule or law. Then their country continuously developing. Their country is continuously developing, not decline. Oh, when the Buddha asked Venerable Ananda, Ananda also answered, or they are, they do not authorize what had not been authorized already, and do not abolish what had been authorized, but proceeds according to what have been authorized by their ancient tradition. Or the Venerable Ananda, okay, answer, I have so. Then the Buddha says, as long as they are, they don't make the new rule without being necessary. They don't remove all law without being necessary. They only just follow their ancient traditional rule. Then their country will develop, will prosper, will not decline. The Buddha answers like this. Okay? Then number 4. Number 4. Okay? The Buddha continued to ask another questions to Venerable Ananda. Ananda, Kendite Ananda Sutta, what do you hear, Ananda? Okay, Vijite, Yete Vijina, Viji Mahalake, Te Sakaranti Karanti, Manandi Pujanti, Te Senja Sotaba Minyandi, Te Senja Sotaba Minyandi. Oh, Yete Vijina, Viji Mahalake, Te Sakaranti Karanti, Manandi Pujanti. Do they honor, respect, revere, and salute the elders among them? Consider them worth listening to. The Buddha asked. Then Venerable Ananda also answered, I have so the Buddha. As long as they are honoring, respecting, revering, saluting the elders among them. Consider them worth listening to. They may be expected to prosper, to develop, not decline. Okay? Then the Buddha answered in this way. The yeti vajina mahalake tese karondi. There are a lot of, elder kings among them, among the Vaji kings, Vaji country. They respect the elders, or they revere the elder, they salute the elders, they approach the elders. Then what happened? Then when they approach the elder, when they don't approach, when they don't respect the elder, then what will happen? The elder also not interested to admonish them, instruct them. Then they only just stay themselves without giving instruction, admonishments to the young kings. Then if there's no instructions, no order, no admonishment, then what will happen? Okay, they will follow the sensuous enjoyment. Or they will waste their time by enjoying sensual pleasures. Or they don't want to do, their country's tax regularly or properly. Because of this reason, their country will decline. When they approach the elder, when they respect the elder, then what will happen? Or they will also give instruction, they will also give order, admonishments to them. This should be done, this should not be done, like this. Then when they have the war, then they will also give the methods how to fight in the war, okay, how to do the business, etc. When they give the instructions, when they give the order admonishment, then they also follow their instruction, they also follow their admonishment. Then, because of this reason, then they know how to manage the country. They know how to fight with the enemy armies, etc. Then their country will develop, will not decline. Okay? So this is also one factor to develop the organization, society, companies, and country. Number 4, okay? The number 5, then the Buddha continued to ask another questions to Venerable Ananda. Kaintiti Ananda Sutta, Ananda, what do you hear? What do you hear this? Or what do you hear this? They do not forcibly attack others' wives and daughters, compel them to live with them, or compels them to live with them. Yada kulatiyo kula kumariyo tana osekesa pasesha wasanti. Do not forcibly attack others' wives and daughters. They do not compel them to live with them or not. Okay, Venerable Ananda has also answered, I have so. Or they do not forcibly adopt others' wives and daughters. They do not compel them to live with them. Then the Buddha also said, as long as they are following this rule, they do not forcibly adopt others' wives and daughters. They do not compel them to live with them. Then their country will develop, will prosper, not decline. The Buddha answers in this way. Okay? when the new king appear in their countries, they have power. Using their king powers, what will happen? When they see very beautiful girl, actually already married with the man, but he like this woman, although there's a husband, then what will happen? Then he will adopt this woman, without caring her husband or her family member, her relatives, etc. Then her husband or family member, relatives will get angry with the army or the king. Then what will happen? Okay, they have no power, so I will go and join with the enemy army. Then we'll fight with the king. Then when the army, the other enemy army fight with the king, then the country will decline, will not develop. Okay, in the same way, when they see one beautiful girl in one family, without their agreement, without the girls or the parents' agreement, relatives' agreement, or they take over the girl with the by force. Okay, at that times, the family member, parents will get angry with the king. Then if they have no powers to against the king, they will join with the enemy army. Then they will fight with the king. Then country will decline, will not develop. Okay, but if they do not forcibly address others' wife and daughter, or they don't also compel them to live with them, what will happen? Then all the people in the country appreciate the king, like the king. Whenever they have election, or they will vote the king. Okay, and they are also doing their own business without disturbing the king, or without getting angry with the king. Their business will develop. When their business is developing, they will also give more tax to the country, the kings. Because of this reason, the king or the country will develop, will prosper, will not decline. Or the organization, the companies, families, also the same way. Okay, the Buddha gave one factors to develop the country, not to decline. Another one, number 6. Okay, number 6. Then the Buddha continued to ask another questions to Venerable Ananda. Kaintite Ananda Sutta. What do you hear, Ananda? Waji yanitani wajina waji chetiyani abhandrani jewa bahira nija. There are a lot of cetiya shrine in the house or outside of the house, in the cities or outside of the city. Shrines, okay, cetiya or shrine, waji shrine. In their house or outside of the house, in the city or outside of the city, in the village or outside of the village. Okay, they honor, they respect, they revere, they salute this which is friends or not. The Buddha asked Venerable Ananda. They're not withdrawing the proper suppose made and given before. Then Venerable Ananda also answered, I have sold the Buddha, or they honor, respect, revere, and salute the Vajji shrines at home or abroad, in the city or outside of the city, in the village or outside of the village. They don't withdraw the proper suppose made and given before. Then the Buddha also answered, as long as they respect, they honor, they revere, they salute the Vajji shrines, then they may be expected to prosper, to develop, non-decline. Their country will not decline. Okay? That means their country will develop, no enemy king will be able to fight with the Veggie king. The Buddha answers like this. You see here in the picture, Chinese temple or maybe shrimps. Then you can see this, is it? They, according to ancient traditions, there are also a kind of Deva shrimps, holy place, Deva place in their house or maybe one temples in the city or outside of the city, outside of the village, etc. Then they used to do the religious offering ceremonies, maybe once a year or twice a year or 3 times a year, etc. According to ancient traditions. At that time, they also make some offerings to the Deva who is living in those shrimps, those Chitiya. What will happen? When they make in such kinds of offering ceremonies to those Deva who are living in those shrimps, then those Deva also suppose the people or the peoples to develop. They take care, they protect them from various danger. They also suppose their business to develop. Okay? If they don't do so, the Deva also will not protect them from various danger, will not suppose them to develop in their business, etc. Because of this reason, they should also follow the ancient traditions. Ancient tradition means to respect, to revere the shrimps. They should also make the religious offering ceremonies to those Deva from time to time. Then the Deva also protects them. They also were supposed to develop in their business. Okay? This is also one reason to develop their country, not decline. The Veggie are still following those traditions. They respect, honor, revere, salute, and the Veggie shrimps. At home or abroad, in the city or outside of the city. They don't withdraw the proper support. Okay, they are making the proper support like before. Or because of this reason, their country will develop, will never decline. The Buddha also says like this. Okay. Then another one. Another one, number 7. Okay. Number 7, Kintite Ananda Sutta. The Buddha continued to ask another questions to Venerable Ananda. Ananda, what do you hear that? Okay. The Veggie, what do you hear this? The Veggie preparation is made for the safety of Arhants. Proper probation is made for the safeties of Arhants. So that such Arhant may come in the future to live there. And those already there may dwell in comfort. Arahantesu Dhammika Rekhavarana Koti Susan Vihita. Kenti Anagadasa Arhando Vijita Agecheo. Agadaja Arhando Vijite Fasu Vihario. The Veggie can do the Veggie can make proper preparations or proper probation is made for the safety of Arhants. Okay, there are a lot of Arhanta and there are a lot of good persons, holy persons in their country. Okay, holy persons like Bhikkhu Sanghas. during the Buddha time, sure, there are also a lot of Arhanta in their country. They make the preparations. They provide the proper dwellings for those bhikkhu sangha, including Arhanta in their country or not. Okay? Then Venerable Ananda also answers, sure, they are providing as suitable protections or suitable monastery, suitable forest, etc. for Arhanta. For example, they build the one monastery in the city or in the forest. Then those who have morality or bhikkhu and sanghas can dwell in this forest monastery, this monastery. Then we will provide all requisites, 4 requisites to those who are living in those monasteries, those forests, etc. Okay? Then, when the bhikkhu sangha, the good person, holy persons, when the Arhantas come to their country, what happened? Okay, they prove suitable monastery, suitable forest. Then after that, they also approach those Arhanta bhikkhu sangha regularly. They also support those bhikkhu sanghas, Arhanta, with the 4 requisites regularly. They also ask many Dhammas questions. They also listens to the Dhamma from bhikkhu sangha and Arhantas in their country. Because of this reason, what happened? Then what bhikkhu sangha, Arhanta and bhikkhu sangha also give the Dhammas to them. Then they can accumulate a lot of kusala every day. Then when they provide proper monastery, proper forest to dwell comfortably, then so the Arhanta may come in the future to live there. You know, those Vajikins are taking care of the bhikkhu sangha and Arhanta properly. Because of this reason, they want to come to their country in the future. Actually, they come here to live for some time, but because of their saddha, their faith, or their respect, and their behavior, etc., then they decided to stay there a long time. Then, when there are many bhikkhu sanghas who have pure morality, when there are a lot of Arhantas, then many deva, many higher deva also will approach the bhikkhu sangha and Arhanta. Or if there are a lot of higher deva, then the deva also protects them from various danger. Because of powerful deva around their country, so you know the yakha demons or the ogres cannot comes to their country to disturb. Then those already there may dwell in comfort. Okay, when they take care of those Arhanta and bhikkhu sanghas in their country, or they can dwell comfortably in their country. Because of this reason, when they hear the good news, the Vajji can have a lot of faith, a lot of respect, or they also provide proper monastery, suitable monastery, forest, etc. They also suppose 4 requisites to bhikkhu sangha and Arhanta. Then, you know, many bhikkhu sangha and Arhanta from other country also will come to their country. Those who have already have in their country, then they will also continue to stay there for long life without moving to the other country or the other place. Or in this way, they can also do a lot of kusala, including meditation practice. Or even they can penetrate the full noble truth. They can realize Nibbana. Okay? Because of this reason, as long as they are making proper dwelling place, make for the safety of arahants, okay? Then, when they provide the full requisites properly, when they respect the bhikkhu sanghas and arahanta respectfully, when they approach them regularly in this way, then the Veggie country will develop more and more, will prosper more and more. The Veggie country will not decline. The Buddha answers to Venerable Ananda. So altogether, 7. Okay? Altogether 7. Do you remember what are they? One briefly, okay, number 1, or 7 factors to prosper, not to decline. Number 1, holding regular and frequent assemblies. Number 2, meeting in harmony, breaking up in harmony, carry on their business in harmony. Number 3, following the already authorized rules or law. Number 4, respect the elders. Number 5, honoring shrines. Number 6, not adopting others' wives and daughters and folks. Number 7, inviting and providing holy men properly. They also invite and provide the suitable dwelling place for arahanta and bhikkhu sanghas. Okay, altogether 7. If there are 7 factors, then their country, their organization, their society, their company, their family will develop more and more, will not decline. Okay, will not decline. Because of this reason, these 7 dhammas are called 7 Satta Raja Aprihaniya Dhamma, non-declined 7 non-declines dhammas for kings. When the Buddha is having those conversations with the Venerable Ananda, then the Vajrasagarabhyamana chief minister of Ajatasattu king was listening behind. Okay, then when he heard these 7 dhammas from the Buddha, then he realized, he also says to the Buddha, Venerable Gautama, if Vajjikan are following these 7 dhammas, sure, their country will develop, will never decline. Okay? Even if they follow one of these 7 dhammas, don't mention all 7 dhammas. Okay? Only one of these 7 dhammas, their country will develop, will not decline. Or he says like this. Then, from the Buddha's and Venerable Ananda's compositions, the Vajrasagarabhyamana got one method to fight or to win the Vajji country. Then he continued to say, okay, if they are following these 7 Aprihaniya dhammas, no enemy can fight them. Although they fight with them, they will not win. Okay, they will not conquer their country. But there are 2 exceptions. One, they need to make one. When they fight with them, will not win. But there are two exceptions. One is they need to have good associations, like persuasion, okay, by giving sentence or support sentence, okay, then there will be their followers. For example, one can want to persuade this country, then give whatever they like, then they will be their followers or something like this. Then at the times leaders can conquer the country. Another way is make them break them each other. When they are breaking each other, then they are not harmonious. They are not harmonious each other. At the times, the other enemy can fight them. Then they win or they conquer. They can conquer. Only just two methods. Okay. Then the Vasagara Brahmana got those two methods to fight the Vijji country. Then, if he were, then because of this reason, with these two methods, sure, then they will fight the Vijji country. They will destroy the Vijji country. Then if he will get those two methods to win or to destroy the Vijji country, why the Buddha gave these two methods, these methods to Vasagara Brahmana? Because of karuna, compassion. Okay? If they don't give these 7 Raja Aprihaniya Dhammas to Vasagara Brahmana, then what will happen? The Ajatasattu king, sure, he is getting angry with them. That's why he will fight with them. Then both sides will be destroyed. The Vijji country also will be destroyed by the Ajatasattu king. Okay, within a few days. When the Buddha gave this methods to Vasagara Brahmana indirectly, then they need to prepare to break the Vijji each other. It will take for a few years. Within this a few years, the Vijji can, or the people from Vijji country still can accumulate a lot of kusala. When they practice meditation, even they can realize Nibbana. They may have the reliable Dhamma in their mind. Okay? Then with the reliable Dhamma, when they die, then it is very safe for them. Will not fall into full state. Because of this reason, although the Vasagara Brahmana can get the methods to fight the Vijji country, to destroy the Vijji country, the Buddha indirectly gave this methods to Vasagara Brahmana or Ajatasattu king. Okay, after listening to these 7 Raja Aprihaniya Dhamma from the Buddha, then Vasagara Brahmana went back to the royal king of Ajatasattu. Then Ajatasattu can also ask him, what is your conversation? What the Buddha said? Then the Buddha, he also answers what the Buddha says to Ajatasattu king. Then after that, okay, they prepare me if we associate with the Vijji king, we persuade the Vijji king by giving many things, for example, elephant, horse, car, jewels, etc. Then we need to, our properties will cost, will disappear. Many property will disappear and may also take a long time. It is also not sure. So one thing is, okay, breaking them each other. This way is the best to fight them. Then they maybe the King Ajatasattu and Vasagara Brahmana chief minister discuss each other. Then what happened? Okay, how they discuss is, okay, I will praise the Vijji country when you criticize the Vijji king. Then Ajatasattu can also criticize the Vijji king. I want to destroy something like this. Then Venerable says, oh, they are doing their own business themselves. Why you are getting angry with them? Don't say so, something like this. Then, okay, next time also say in this way, by discussing each other without others' knowledge, okay? Then other, or they are having the disagreement each other. Finally, because of this disagreement, Ajatasattu can expel the chief minister Vesagaras from his country. Then he ran away to Veji country. Then at the beginning, the Vejikan didn't accept them in their country. They don't believe it. Later, they have he was expelled by Ajatasattu king because of they prevent the Ajatasattu king not to criticize the Veji king. Because of this reason, he was expelled by the Ajatasattu king. Then we should accept him, or they accept the Venerable in their country. Then they also appoint the Venerable as the chief minister in their country. Then many young kings from Veji country also learn a lot of art from the Venerable. Then after sometimes, okay, he trying to break them each other. How to break? How to split them each other? Then he approached one young Veji king privately. Then he asked, "What you are doing? Are you cultivating the field for paddy field?" Then yes, sir. Then are you using the 2 cows to cultivate the paddy field? Yes, sir. Or something like this. Then when they are having conversations quietly, okay, quietly with the low voice, whisper, then the other young king asks, "What did our teacher says to you?" Then he says like this, right? The other Veji king don't believe, okay? Teacher will not say like this, maybe you don't want to say to me, something like this. Then they break each other. Then another day, he asked another young Veji king. He approached another young Veji king, then asked, "What kinds of food did you eat today in the breakfast or lunch?" Then he also answered, "I ate such kinds of food in the breakfast time or lunch time." "It is okay?" "Yes, okay." Then another young Veji king saw this condition. Then he asked, "What did our teacher says to you?" Then he also answered what he said. Then he didn't believe. Then they break each other. Even they don't want to see each other like this. Okay. Then next day he also approached another young Veji king. Then he is telling about you. He is criticizing you. You are very poor. Is it true? He said like this. Then he get angry with the other Veji king. Then another day he also approached another young Veji king. Then what did he say? He is telling about you. You are very fearful persons. You are very afraid of something, evidence. It is true. Then he says about me like this. Then he get angry with the other Veji king. Then they don't call each other. They don't stay together. Even they don't want to see each other. Then within a few years, they break each other. Then no harmonies and among the Veji kings. Then at that time, the Venerable chief minister informed the Ajatasattu king, this is the times to come to Veji country to fight with them. Then you will win. Okay, then Ajatasattu king also comes to the Vajji country with his army. At that times, okay, they trying to have meetings. Ajatasattu king is coming with his army to fight us. Please come, please make it ready. They remind them by hitting the riot drum or the gong, etc. At that times, okay, they don't believe each other. If they are very brave, if they are hero, they can go and fight. We don't want to fight or something like this. They are not harmonious, not like before. They don't want to have meeting. Last time, if there's something happen, okay, I will do first. I will do. You only just keep quiet, no problem. Okay, I will also do together. But now, when the enemy army comes to their countries to destroy, then when they announce together, nobody gathers together. Then Ajatasattu came take over the Vajji country. They destroyed the Vesali country. Since this time, Vesali country, okay, disappear. Then it was destroyed by Ajatasattu king because they don't follow this 7 Raja Aparihaniya Dhamma. After the Vajjikaras, after breaking then each other. Vasagara Brahmana broke then each other. Since this time, they don't follow this 7 Vajji Dhamma. Then their country was destroyed by Ajatasattu king. If you wish to develop your family, your companies, your organization, your society, your country, follow these 7 principles Dhamma, Raja Aparihaniya Dhamma. Okay, then Myanmar sometimes is very developing, but if they don't follow these 7 Dhamma, so they fight each other. Then now, even they don't need to fight with the other country. They fight each other and breaking the Myanmar. Okay, destroying the Myanmar. The Myanmar become poor and poor. Okay, although there's a Buddha's Dhamma, Buddha's instruction, they don't follow the Buddha's instruction. Although there are no non-Buddhists, if they follow the Buddha's instruction, okay, then their country also will develop. Then Buddhist or not Buddhist, only just name. When they really follow the Buddha's instruction, Buddha encouraged all people to practice the 3 trainings. Sure, they can also attain the great happiness by following the Buddha's instruction. Although they say they are Buddhist, but they don't follow the Buddha's instruction, then what will happen? Sure, their country or their family, their organization will decline. By knowing, by taking this example from those story of Vajji, then may be able to follow the Buddha's instruction, may be able to practice the 3 trainings until you realize Nibbana as soon as possible. Okay, today we should start our Dhamma discussion with the 7 Raja Aparihaniya Dhamma, and we will continue part 2 next time. Sadhu.
Sadhu. Sadhu. Thank you so much for Sadhu's teaching today. I think it's so relevant to our life now. And Sadhu, we have less than 15 minutes left. So can we open the floor for the question now?
Okay.
Okay, I think we got one question.
These questions regarding the offerings to the devas or the ancient shrine. How to do rightful offering or oblations to this ancient shrine?
Ancient shrines, many Chinese are also doing the offering ceremonies for their departed parents or relatives, etc. Maybe once a year or twice a year, or in this way, it is okay. It is okay. Some maybe Deva or Yakha, they stay in those shrines. Sure, they are also happy with the offering of the people. When they respect offers, not like taking refuges, okay, not saranagamana, only just they make offerings to those Deva or Yakhas with their fixed generosities only, not like taking the three refuges. It is good. Then sometimes you also make the offering ceremony, or you also make the generosities to those who have morality, like Bhikkhu Sangha. After doing the kusala, then you also share your merits to those Deva, or departed parents, departed relatives, etc. They also can rejoice with your sharing or merit, etc. But they also protect you to develop, not to decline.
Sayadaw, if someone teach others pricking, doing the pisuna, pricking others, is that akusala?
Sure, akusala. Then Vasagara is actually, even he was not Buddhist. He was not Buddhist. Ajahn is Buddhist, but he only just followed the Ajahn order. He have no faith in the Buddha's dispensation, although he met with the Buddha. Then when he passed away, actually, he became a kind of monkey in the Viluwana monastery. It can be found in Mahāparinibbāna Sutta and Majjhima Nikaya commentary.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. And next question, dear Sayadaw, if we personally do not want to see or talk to other people, are we personally breaking the harmony of the group? Should we force ourselves to see and talk to other people?
It is better. It is better. But, by associating with these persons, there will be a lot of akusala. If you think so, then no problem. Still allows to avoid those persons, not to associate, but not with angry. Only just you stay with your dhamma without associating with these persons like this. For example, like Pripasaniya Dhamma. Pripasaniya Dhammas mean need to try to develop your saddha, viriya, sati, samadhi, panya. For example, to develop your saddha, then you should associate with those who have saddha. You should avoid to those who don't have saddha, or like this. Okay? Then also need to reach the suttas which can increase your saddha, like this. Viriya, sati, samadhi also the same way. It can make your the parami or vipassana knowledge to become mature, something like this, but not with anger. Okay, if he is getting angry with you, maybe you may sense metta, you do the some maybe bodily loving kindness or the bhava loving kindness. He may be able to feedback you with good behavior, etc. Okay, not depends on conditions. Depends on conditions.
Yes, Sayadaw. Thank you very much. Next question.
Vandami Sayadaw, some oblations to the Deva means offerings to the Deva according to tradition. They will kill animals to offers to the Deva. This type of a tradition, should it be followed or propagated?
No. That's why if you need to keep 11 beings, they are already agusalas. Okay? They are already agusala. But there's a one patana's condition. Agusala, dhamma, kusalatas, dhammasa, upanisya, pichena, pichyo. Then when you give, for example, chicken or fish to offers to those who have morality or something like this. Then when you kill 11 beings, this is panadipada, sure agusala. But when you offer this to the Bhikkhu Sangha or someone, something like this, then it will be kusala. Then maybe kusala and agusala, maybe agusala is more serious here, not sure. But then if you want to make the offering ceremonies to those deva or yakat and shrimps, then you only just do a kind of snack or a kind of the food. Sometimes like incense, etc. No problem. Candlelight is quite enough. Also the meat. Okay, not you can also buy from the shop. You don't need to keep. You don't need to keep. Bhikkhu are also actually eating the meat if they are allowable. Allowable meat, allowable food meat. For example, they keep 11 beings, like maybe the chicken or cow, etc. Not referring to the Bhikkhu Sangha, not referring to Bhikkhu, okay? They keep themselves to serve the people only. Not, then the Bhikkhu Sangha also don't have any doubt, don't see they are killing the 11 beings for themselves. They don't hear they are killing the 11 beings for them. They have no suspicions regarding this, or then they can eat the meat. The Buddha allows to eat the meat if there are these three reasons. Okay? If there are these three reasons, for example, they kill 11 beings for Bhikkhu Sangha, the Bhikkhu Sangha also can see or can hear or have suspicion regarding this, then it is not allowed to eat. Okay? Otherwise, can allow to eat. In the same way, you want to offer the meat or some the special, delicious foods to the Deva or Yaka and the shrines, then you should arrange proper meat, proper food like this. Don't kill yourself or don't ask other people to kill for this. It is allowed. No agusala.
Vandami Sayadaw, this question is regarding the Vinaya of taking money. According to different tradition, money, I think he means for bhikkhus, money after accepting money, he can do kapyangarohi. So this type of way, in order to make it allowable for bhikkhu. So this type of making allowable means kapyangarohi. Is it after accepting this money, is it acceptable? Is it inappropriate? And according to him, he used to see in the Patimokkha, if a monk accepted this inappropriate offering, and after that, share with other monks, and other monks cannot, it is not appropriate for other monks to accept this type of offering, which is offered accordingly. So what is the reason? And second part of the question, if the offering is come from the other tradition, would that have limitation for that? I think offering of money, I think in short, means offering money according to other tradition, it can be made allowable by certain way, means kapyangarohi, something like kapyangarohi money. So is this type of money allowable for monks? And after getting this type of money, can he share with other bhikkhus?
The bhikkhu, okay, Theravada bhikkhu accept the monies from the other persons.
Yes. He said not Theravada, means other tradition can accept money in this way.
Bhikkhu.
He didn't mention Bhikkhu. I think it's a Bhikkhu because it's mentioned Patimokkha here.
Okay. Then one thing is if the receiver is Bhikkhu, okay, then the donor, any person is offering the money directly to this Bhikkhu, not in a lot of ways. Okay, not a lot of ways. Then it is not allowed. But with a lot of ways, for example, with the kapiya or with the sun arrangement, not directly the monies, offerings the monies to this bhikkhu, or it will be allowable. What is the arrangement? Depends on what arrangement. For example, I offer this monies to you, then bhikkhu cannot accept. Okay, then reject. It is not allowed for bhikkhu like this only. But there are maybe because of some reasons, some maybe they offer the monies in front of the bhikkhus. But if he rejects, there may be some reason. At the time, maybe he have no chance to reject the money. He keep quiet. He keep quiet me. Okay, this is not allowed for bhikkhus. Then his mind is pure. Then okay, he don't use this money. Then this is allowed, no problem. Don't use this money. Okay, or you don't reject, but you don't use this money. This is not allowed for bhikkhu. You only just keep quiet. But you have intentions to take this money in your mind. You have attachment, but it is not allowed for bhikkhu. It is also okay. Then maybe if the kapiya arranged properly again, and maybe allowable. Okay.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Dear Sayadaw, as long beings are not liberated, they still have defilements and may do many things with the intention for name, fame, and gain. So how could they meet the life in perfect harmony?
Sure. This one, the harmony is maybe strong, strong harmony, or maybe weak harmony, may be different.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
The lifespan, the human lifespan is declining. In this period, in these periods, the developments are more and more in the human being. That's why, although they want to stay harmoniously, peacefully, sometimes it is also impossible. As far as they can. And those who can live harmoniously, the organization, the society, the family, or the country will be peaceful than the other family, society, and country.
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw. The next question, what is the karma of causing the split between people and group? Could Sayadaw give some example? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, so what is the karma of causing the split between people and groups? What is the karma? Is this one? Okay, pisuna wasa, slanderance, is it? They split between people or the group. This is we call the vaji docharita, verbal bad actions. Verbal bad actions. Then like musawada, no? Then when they use gossips between those people, then they split each other, they fight each other. Then in the same way, because of this karma, if they split, for example, bhikkhu sangha or those who have morality or concentration, etc., it will be more serious offense. Okay?
Yes.
Then because of this karma, if the karma is serious, with the split between, for example, mother and father, or something like this, or bhikkhu sangha, or those who have morality, who have higher quality, because of their gossip, their pisuna wasa, they break each other. Then maybe they may fall into fourfold state. Is it? But if their karma is not so serious, although gossiping, although slandering, the pisuna was sometimes not so serious also. For example, they trying to break the enemy army each other to win or to take over, then this one may not be so serious, because if there is enemy, they may destroy the country or Buddha Shasana, etc. With the intention, they trying to split between those enemy army, or it will be okay, something like that. Okay, depends on what you. Depends on what your intentions to split.
Okay, thank you, Sadhu.
Vandami Sayadaw, if an ordained person receive the 4 requisites, can the parents or his son and daughter use these requisites? And if this ordained person pass away, how to handle this requisite received by him?
Ordained person is Siale or Bhikkhu, depends, okay? If bhikkhus, the bhikkhu can give their own parents, or those who are looking after their own parents, or the fellows, 5 fellows, like bhikkhu, each other, the maybe like Sialis also with good intention to support the Samnera, etc. Is it? Then those who like a beggar, they have nothing to eat, then they are getting the food at the time they can get. Those who comes to the monastery to take like robber or the the authorized persons, not to make problem in the monastery, they can get. The rest are not allowed to get.
Okay.
Then when he passed away, if belongings, for example, like bow and rope, especially during Buddha times, okay, and they can be shared with those who are taking care of them when he was sick. Then for the Garubanda, it will be belong to the Sangha.
Okay. Thank you for Sadhu's teaching today again, and may Sadhu lead us in making aspiration and sharing the merits, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Repeat after me to share your merits to all beings, okay?
Yes.
Idame punyang.
Idame punyang.
Asawakaya.
Asawakaya.
Vaham hodu.
Vaham hodu.
Idame punyang.
Idame punyang.
Nibbānasa.
Nibbānasa.
Pacayo hodu.
Pacayo hodu.
Mama punya bhagan.
Mama punyam bhagam.
Sabba sadhanam.
Sabba sadhanam.
Bhajemi.
Bhajemi.
Te sabbe.
Te sabbe.
Me samang.
Me samang.
Punya bhagan.
Punyam bhagam.
Labandu.
Labandu.
Sadhu.
Sadhu. Sadhu. Sadhu.